welcome back to the channel, folks. Please do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe and share. I really appreciate it. Okay, today I'm just making a quick video, just a quick DIY to show you something. Somebody had asked on Facebook about windshield washer reservoirs because they run off of spare tire pressure. There's two ways you can do this, okay? Beetles have always run on Beetles have always run off of spare tire pressure. And sometimes that's not fun when you're on a journey. You're not going to remember to fill that tire all the time. Okay, so here's the stock setup. I don't have my gas tank or nothing in yet. Here's your stock setup, okay? And there's a little nipple on the bottom and it goes to your spare tire. There's a hose that goes there and threads onto it. I may have one. I did. All this does is go on the nipple right there, and that threads onto your valve stem, okay? Now, a lot of people don't like doing that. What you can do is two different things. One, you can buy a little pump, an electric pump, and you can adapt it onto here if you want to keep the factory look and design, okay? And I'll show you a picture right here. And you can use that, and what it'll do is this will go on to the pump. You can mount the pump right there, the one I showed you in the photo, and then the line will go up to there, and then you need to run a hot wire to it and put it on a switch, and then you can keep your stock setup with no problem. If you don't want the stock setup for any reason, you can go on Amazon, multiple places honestly, but here's what I have. It's a model TY-107, and they're pretty much all the same, but that's just what I have, and that's for 12 volt, okay? And here's what it looks like. So what this will do is you can mount it in your car. It has a bracket right here. So you mount it in the car with 2 screws, or 1 screw is plenty, wherever you want it. And this just, oops, upside down. It just slides onto it, and then it hangs in your car wherever you want it. There's plenty of places to put it in your trunk. This comes with this pump built onto it, and it slides right into there. I like putting a little sealer around this, but to test yours before you put it in, you can fill it with water and see if it would leak. They normally do not. All you're going to do is hook a hose to here and then run it to here. Right to your little squirter. Underneath is a little nipple. That hose will run. Let me get the jug. Say that you mount it right here. We'll just use an example right now because you can mount it anywhere you want. The hose is going to go from here right up to the nipple, and you can look under there and see there's a nipple underneath here, okay, right up in here. See if I can get it in. See that? Okay, and this then will need power to go to it, and here's how I hook them up, okay? This comes with a plug. You plug it together. Here's your ground. Now you can ground it anywhere. You can even ground it right to the strut tower or whatever you want to do. Wire loom came out, and there's a hot wire going into the car. I have it come out the wrong spot right now because I was testing something. So you just have a hot and a ground. That's all you have, okay? This hose goes to your squirter nozzle. So let's go to the car. Inside the car here, we have a little push button right there. Squirt, squirt, okay? Now they sell many. They sell toggle switches even that you can hold down and then let go and they come back up themselves. I just kind of like the push button, okay? The wire coming from that pump on the windshield washer will come in and go to one side of the switch. There's 2 prongs on it. and then the other side of the switch will go to your fuse panel. And on standards or earlier Supers, the fuse box is underneath the hood in the front, in the trunk. But that's it. That's how easy it is. 2 prongs on this. One goes to the pump and one goes to the fuse panel. You just squirt, squirt, squirt whenever you want. It makes it pretty simple. So pretty much it's just whatever one you want to use. You can buy the aftermarket pump, like I'll show you again right here. And you can use that. This will go to that pump and it pulls it out and it pumps it to the windshield. A lot of people prefer to keep these, and that's fine. I just happen to like the little aftermarket one. It's just whatever you choose to do. But that's how easy this is to do. And I'll see if I can get a link from Amazon and put the one up for this. And they sell them all over the place, but Amazon's obviously a lot cheaper and it's the same thing. But that's the deal with the windshield washer. I don't run them off of my spare tire pressure because I don't like that, especially if you are using it a lot and not paying attention like we do. It happens, and then you have a flat tire and then you have nothing with air in it. So you're golden. That's what you need to do. I think that's all I had to show you today that I'm aware of. Pretty much it. Yeah. Okay. So that was just a quick video because somebody brought it up in the Facebook group. It's actually Super Beetles only, but it don't matter because standard Beetle, Super Beetle, these are all the same setup, so it's not a big deal. That's it. Thanks for being here. I appreciate it. There's a lot more to come. I'm going to be taking my gas tank. It has some mild rust in it, and I'm going to show you how to get the rust out of there and not have to reline it. That'll be probably in about a week here. I'll split the film up and merge it all back together because it takes days of a process to do that. So I'll be doing that soon because a lot of these tanks, I like the original ones, and I don't like coating them with cream or anything because after a while that stuff cracks. So thanks for being here. A lot more to come. Please share the channel, subscribe, and always come back and see what's going on or hit the notification bell and then you'll know. Thanks for being here.